Good morning everyone. Today's our first full day in the Flinders Ranges. Yesterday we just sort of hung around camp, did a little bit of a walk. The kids made some friends and had a bit of a play around. Today we're going to head out into the ranges and go for a bit of a drive. Our first stop is the old Wilpenna station, which is where we are now. We've got a few old buildings in the background over there, and then we continue around. The old homestead is just over there. So we're going to wander over there and go and check it out. The scenery here is absolutely amazing. So definitely worth coming up to check this out, that's for sure. Can't wait to see the rest of it. So we've made a quick walk up to Bunyaroo Lookout. As you can see in the background, that is absolutely awesome. We've just stopped in Brakina Gorge. We've been driving for probably 2 hours through the hills, through the gorges. We drive down through the rivers and stuff. Any of these photos or videos that we take really do not do this place justice. It is absolutely amazing. So we're going to stop here for lunch and we'll see what's next. So we've stopped and had lunch and then we've continued on from the gorge. We're pretty much in the middle of Flinders Ranges at the moment. Aruna Ruins is this, so an old homestead that obviously just behind us here. There's other ruins just a bit up the top of the hill. We're going to go and have a bit of a look at those. Then we'll jump back in the car and continue on. Morning everyone. Today is day 2 in the Flinders Ranges. Got a little bit cold last night. We got a little bit of rain, but looking in the background there, the mountain range, that is what we've woken up to. So an absolutely stunning day. Today we're going to do a bit of a hike or a bushwalk. Then in the afternoon we'll probably go for a bit of a drive and check out a few more things. So check that out and we'll see what's next. Hi everyone, we've just walked about 3 k's into the bush and there's the old Hills homestead. We're going to continue on to Wangara Lookout, which is up that way over there. It's another kilometre or so to get up there. We'll go and check it out and then head back the same way back to camp. This is the path up to Wangara Lookout. Even at this point, scenery is pretty good. So I'll keep going up this way, see what the top looks like. So Wangara lookout has two lookouts. This is the lower lookout. We're at 610 metres and we're going to continue on up the hill and check out the upper lookout. Alright, we've made it to the top. We got Wendy and Ethan just over in the distance, still making their last little way up to the lookout. So this is the top lookout. Looking out over the bush and the mountains. Those mountains over there, in the background there, that's St Mary's Peak, which is the tallest of the peaks. You can climb to the top of it, but it is a 20-kilometre round trip. The local Aboriginal people are preferring people not to climb to the top of it as it's sacred to them, very much like Uluru as well. So. But we've made it about 4 kilometres from our camp, so we'll have a bit of a rest here and then we'll head back to camp. Good morning everyone, we're on day 12 of our trip. It's the third full day in the Flinders Ranges. We're on our way up to a little town called Blinman, and we saw a sign for the Great Wall of China. So we've stopped here. You can probably see up the top of the hill just directly behind us here. That is the Great Wall of China. So we've stopped here to grab a quick photo and then we'll continue on. Hi everyone, we've stopped off at Blinman for lunch. It's only about an hour or so from our campsite. Pretty much there's a pub, a bakery, a post office. There is an old Telstra phone box over there. The kids had a bit of a play in the playground, and now we're going to head back. After lunch we've gone for another little drive down another dirt track to Wilkawalina Gorge. There's a couple little bushwalks and stuff here. We're just going to go for a bit of a wander and then we'll head back to camp so the kids can go and do some schoolwork. We are the only people out here at the moment, so it's nice and quiet. All you can hear in the background is the grasshoppers ticking away as they jump. But we'll go for a bit of a wander and see what's around. Morning everyone. So we've left the Flinders Ranges. We packed up camp hoping to get out of there by about 9:30. We weren't too far behind. We left at about 10 o'clock or just after 10. We are now in Hawker. We've just refueled, ready to head to Maree, which is the start of the Oodnadatta track. I highly rate the Flinders Ranges. One thing I can tell you is pretty much everywhere that we've gone so far, you could do it in an SUV. You don't need a four-wheel drive or anything like that. So highly recommend getting out here. We'll head up to Maree today and we'll see what's next.